This is a tarot reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Tarot is not fortune telling. I will not tell you anything you don't already know. This is just a tool for your soul's expansion. So if you're okay with that, we're going to go ahead and get straight to the reading. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, overall energy of this reading. You have the Page of Pentacles, so you're at the beginning stages, or you're at the beginning stages of a manifestation, or like you have something in your mind's eye, you have an idea, you have something that you're focusing all your energy on, that you're trying to create in the physical. You're at the beginning though, so you can kind of feel like a newbie, or like get some sort of like, sometimes people get imposter syndrome, where you feel like you're at a lower level than you actually are, and so you don't feel qualified to kind of take the actions that you need to take. Or you could feel like all this energy that you're putting towards something is useless because you don't have any like proof of how far you've come. You're just at the beginning stages of something right now. So you're at the beginning stages of something right now, and you just don't have much to show for it yet, and that can kind of be disheartening sometimes. But you're quickly approaching the Knight of Pentacles. Just remember that with anything that has to do with the earthly realm, anything with physical manifestations, it's like it's going to take a long time. And I think that we live in a society where we're used to instant gratification with like social media and stuff like that. It's like it's really trained our brains, especially if you're a millennial, it's trained your brain to like, people don't work hard for things anymore. If you can't get it instantly, then people give up. And that's something that you're gonna have to work through. That's like a theme that you're working through right now, and you're seeing like daily evidence of that, of like having to do things even when you don't want to, even when you don't feel motivated to. It's like you have to continuously work on this thing that you're trying to create for yourself. You have to pour energy into it every single day, even if you're not getting results, even if you're at the beginning stages of it, even if you don't have the proof or the, like it's like nobody supports you until everyone supports you, or like nobody gets the vision until it's complete. And it's like you have to just continuously work on something every day, all the time, to get to where it is that you want to be. And it's something that's like, long-term success doesn't come from long-term success doesn't happen through short-term actions. You have to like be there for the long haul. You have to be there and do the things every single day to get where it is that you want to be. Justice will prevail. The scales will be balanced again. You have the Justice card, the Four of Wands, and the Empress. You will get what it is that you want. You will feel stable. You will have proof and be able to have like celebration for how far you've come. You will feel fertile, and feel like fertile in the sense of like you're in the gestation period of growing some sort of manifestation, and you don't know what it's going to look like yet, and you don't know when it's going to be here, and you don't know the exact date or exactly how it's going to come about, just as you don't when you're growing a child in your womb. But it's like you just have to believe and nurture every day and take care of yourself every day, and know that when divine timing happens, that's when you'll get this thing. And you have to still love it and everything like that, even before you even know what it is and all these things. So it's like you just need to be able to continue to do the hard things all the time, every single day. It's like whatever this is that you're trying to create for yourself, you will get it. You will get it, but you need to believe that you can have it, and you need to know that it's going to take a long time. You need to be okay with divine timing. You need to be okay with not seeing things, like having faith. You need to have faith. And also have faith with the law of cause and effect. If you can understand the law of cause and effect, if you can know that, like mathematically, if I work on this thing for 20 minutes a day, every single day, then in a year, I will be like so much better than I am right now. That's just like mathematically, that's how it works out. So it's like knowing that if you do the work, it will eventually pay off, even if it isn't exactly how you thought it was going to look, or it doesn't manifest exactly how you wanted or when you wanted or whatever. It's like you will be better for it. So with the Four of Wands, this is like creating stability, creating a spiritual foundation so that you can basically like enjoy everything that you're working towards. It's like, because we experience things through whatever perspective that we have, that's like how we are going to experience it. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Your perception is how you're going to experience things. So if you're perceiving things through like a negative lens, or a place of lack, then, or a place of conflict, or a place of insecurity, or rushing, or powerlessness, then that is what you will get out of it. But if you know that good things come with time, I'm working on myself every day, all I can do is the best I can do, I am stable right now, I am safe right now, I am happy right now, I can choose happiness. Happiness is a choice. It's not something that somebody gives to you. It's not something that you can find externally. It's a choice, because even if you get everything that you want right now, you still wouldn't be happy, because it's within you. There's something within you that isn't happy with what you have right now. So it's like creating this spiritual foundation. So I think like whenever I see the Four of Wands, I'm like, okay, like that's celebration, homecoming, stability, but where does that stem from? That stems from a spiritual foundation. So taking care of yourself spiritually. So like meditation, like do you have like a routine for your spirituality? Do you care about that at all? Do you do tarot? Do you do mindfulness? Do you practice? Do you read self-development books? Are you journaling? Are you meditating? Are you connecting with yourself? Like creating a spiritual foundation so that you can feel like the abundant manifester that you are, so that when you finally do get these things, can you appreciate them for what they are, because you actually are, because you're seeing it through a lens of clarity. Or are you seeing it through this bogged down, like warped perception of reality, where it's like nothing's ever good enough because I'm just seeking external gratification or whatever? Oh my. It's like, okay, so you're juggling a lot right now. You're juggling a lot of different responsibilities, and you're trying to find balance. And there's something about, like, with the Lover's card, there's like some choice that you need to make to have partnership within yourself, so that you can experience partnership with other people, so that you can experience unity in the external world, but it all stems from within. So there's like a choice that you need to make about yourself, or an agreement that you need to have with yourself, and you need to treat yourself as your own soulmate. So like, or like your child. Like if you would treat your child some way, and how you treat your child, and the structure that you want them to have, and the routine that you set up for them, and all that kind of stuff, are you doing that for yourself? Because if you're not, how can you expect good things to happen if you don't have a solid foundation to fall back on? So in order to deal with the ups and downs, you need to have like unity within yourself. You need to make the correct choices. You need to treat yourself as your own soulmate, or you need to reparent yourself, or love yourself in a certain kind of way, in a way that isn't painting yourself as a victim. Or with the Five of Pentacles, you're not sitting here being in a lack mindset and focusing on poverty and your plight and all that kind of stuff. You need to choose to be happy, and you need to choose to focus on the positive, so that you can have that reflected back to you. You have the Judgment card here, which is a card about walking in alignment and being okay. Like if I died today, would I be okay with how far what I've done in my life, and choosing to live in that way every day. Like there's something to be said about knowing that you are not immortal, and that you're going to die, so that you can know that like you're not getting out of this alive. And so what can I do to fulfill myself in the meantime? Like, how can I be the best version of myself? Like, for me personally, it's like, I don't want to look back and be like, wow, I never like got super fit like I wanted to be. I just like let my body just be like mid, and I just like didn't take care of myself really fully, and so I never fully felt confident and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't want to die knowing that I didn't take care of myself fully, and I didn't give myself the opportunity to have the best, to have the most efficient and healthy and glowing vessel that I can have for my soul, the home for my soul, which is your body. I don't want to look back and know that I didn't like take care of myself because I was just too lazy and like everything was so hard. It's like, you need to be able to be the best version of yourself and really work towards that. And I know it's hard, but it's just something that we have to do, and it's just what's in the cards for you. But I think that once you decide to, like, once you sit there and you decide what is the best version of yourself, then you can start taking the steps to create that. And you have the Queen of Pentacles, so I do think that you are going to be able to achieve that, and you're going to feel good about yourself. But it's like, what are the steps that you need to take? Who would you be? What would the person that you want to become, how would they live their life? And then live your life that way. You need to embody your highest self. You need to embody, you know, this version of yourself. You need to make the choices that you need to make. You need to be able to deal with the ups and downs in life, and deal with things that are disappointing. So do you have a routine to fall back on? Do you have a spiritual foundation to fall back on? Do you have an overflowing self-love to fall back on when like you go through a challenge and maybe like you didn't come out exactly how you thought it was gonna work out or whatever? Like, yeah, there's just something about like just really looking at yourself and looking at your actions and looking at how you're operating, and knowing that good things come with time, and you know, every day, like, be the best version of yourself so that you can feel okay at the end of the day. And when you do that, you're causing the law of effect. I mean, you're triggering the law of cause and effect, where it's like, if you choose every day to be the best version of yourself, then of course at the end of the day you're going to feel good. And just knowing that that's a thing, knowing that you can be the best version of yourself, knowing that, you know, there is a way to feel better about yourself. It's through your actions. Let's pull an oracle card to end this reading for you, Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. If you guys are resonating with this, let me know how in the comments below. You have focus on the big picture, number 19. The Visionary Hawk card comes with a powerful message about a higher perspective. The image of the hawk coming out of the eye asks you to transcend your current perception and see the bigger picture. Hawk is aligned with the lighthouse that focuses its light on the bee, which represents your purpose and desire. Hawk says you must expand your perception to encompass a higher viewpoint and focus on the thing you want. Then, victory, represented by the crown, is the only next logical step. Hawk is asking you to take control of your thoughts. Stop playing victim to external circumstances and own the truth that you create your own reality. Declare that your life is going to be the most fulfilling, prosperous, and joyful you have ever experienced. Proclaim that you will overcome all obstacles, your self-doubt, and your insecurities, because you have a gift that you and only you were created to share. Regardless of whether your current situation is less than desirable, this card comes as a confirmation that something beautiful is awaiting you. But the first step is to make that decision to get out of your ego's limited perception. Testify to the world and yourself that something big is awaiting you. Not even your disbelief in yourself will stop you from fulfilling your purpose. You were created for greatness. Hawk's medicine asks you to immediately snap out of whatever discouraging story may be playing in your mind and immediately focus on the power of all the achievements that await you. I hope you guys like this reading. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.